I would like you to stand without talking for the national anthem. Hallelujah. Group 5, happy learning about symmetrical pictures. A symmetrical picture is when both sides are the same, just like a butterfly's wing. Tahidoa. Can Miss Hannah please introduce the new children?
Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we only have one today, and that's Jacob. So can you come up from room 20? Going to be introduced by Noel. And we have one leaver as well. So can Aston come up from room 7? And Mrs. Sullivan, are you here? Come up on the stage. Come up on the stage.
This is Jacob, and he came from all the way from Dubai, and now he's in room 20 with Miss Tippy and Miss Imams.
So we are very sad in room 7 because Aston is going to be leaving us. We're not sure if it's today or sometime next week, but he is going to a new school because his family are moving, and he is going to a school over in the North Shore, and we will miss him a lot. So can we give these people a big paki paki?
Excuse me, guys. I know it's really exciting to see people up there that you know, but if you talk and tell everyone, I know that girl, I know that boy, that's Jacob and that's Danica and so on, it's going to spoil it and we won't be able to hear the really cool things they say. So can we just listen with our ears and look with our eyes and just keep the mouths zipped just for now. Thanks.
forest. It lived in the Easter hole. It's right by the mountain. The ice mountains. Where does the Easter Bunny get the chocolate from? He makes it, and so his mom and dad gives it to him, and he lays them, try to sneak up when everyone's sleeping, and he just lays them. Her chocolate hands, Christy laid the chocolate eggs. A basket? The bunny shop? Easter Island. From the chocolate machine. It gets all the chocolate from the people that it steals. How does the Easter Bunny make the eggs? He probably makes it at his house. So I just think he's magic, and he just gets regular eggs, like the one that has yolk in it, and then he just magics it to chocolate eggs. So first he goes to the shop, then he comes back to the Easter Bunny factory, and he got chocolate from the shop, and then he puts it into the machine, and then it turns it into Easter eggs. I think he has a machine that turns them into eggs. Like a machine that has a certain cup and it pushes down on the eggs. So the chicken will lay the egg and then they make it chocolatey, and that's how you get chocolate eggs. That Easter Bunny lays the eggs. He has little cows to shake and he makes food to the Easter Bunny and food fan out. The Easter Bunny is 1,515 years old. A German Easter tradition is to poke 2 holes in the side of an egg, then put a toothpick in one of the holes and crush the egg yolk, and then blow out the insides of the egg, then paint or dye the eggshell. According to the tale, Austria found a bird freezing to death and turned it into a rabbit to keep it warm, but the rabbit still laid eggs like a fern. The bunny decorated her eggs to show her appreciation to what the Austria did, and that's how decorating and serving became a tradition. In Poland, people eat white sausages every morning at Easter.
The tallest Easter egg is 11.59 meters tall.
Did you know that Americans spend over $1.6 billion, and that's the second most spending money on candy apart from Halloween? 76% of Americans think that ears should be eaten first. During the holidays, more than 90 million chocolate Chinese, 91.4 billion eggs, and 70 million pigs are produced each year in the United States alone. People in Slovakia don't cook water and hit people with whips, to give them goodbye. In Sweden, kids dress up as wizards and witches rather than bunnies. In Australia, Easter Bunny, but there aren't any Easter bunnies, they use Easter lilies instead. Easter eggs were a symbol of life to the ancient Egyptians, Romans, and Greeks. In France, instead of getting chocolate from the Easter Bunny, French children get chocolate from flying and balloons.
For Easter, people in Italy, they have a full celebration called the explosion of the cards. In other words, the card is fireworks and other things.
Many Christians celebrate Easter Sunday as the day of Jesus Christ's resurrection. The Easter Bunny is great because female bunnies have lots of eggs and don't have enough energy to go into the eggs. 76% of people eat the eggs with a chocolate bunny first. 5% of people eat the feet, and 4% of the people go for the tail. The Easter Bunny lives in a top secret location. The legend is that it lives on Easter Island, but actually it doesn't. It was just named Easter Island because somebody found it on Easter. The Americans consume 16 million jellybeans during Easter holiday. That's enough to circle the world 3 times. The tall tasting was made in Italy and was 10 meters tall. Decorating Easter eggs was traditionally a symbol of empty tomb. The other countries use animals like Australia. The bilby is a bandicoot, which Australians use as another animal for the Easter. Wearing new clothes on Easter is a new to bring new luck on the coming year. In some countries, the Easter bunny is sheltered with clothes and candy.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, normally I would start with a little session about Nick. Might just turn that down. But I want to, it's just a joke for parents, but first the news. So before that, I've got this little guy called Jacob that I'd really like to come up here from room 29. Can he come up, please? So, in the weekend, Jacob and his mum came down to school, and Jacob had been noticing a lot of rubbish around school for quite a while, and he wasn't very happy about it, so he thought he would do something. So they came down on Saturday morning, and he spent 1 whole hour collecting rubbish. Now, the gates were locked, so that was out the front. That's so much rubbish. So he's a hero. He didn't want that rubbish to go into the drain and into the ocean. He wanted it to go into the rubbish bin where it should. I think we need to give him a big clap. Okay, for the last, I don't know, probably 3 weeks I think it is now, we've been learning a bit about Nick and having a listen to him. No legs, no arms, Nick, no worries. And I've been just sort of comparing him a little bit to our foundation stones. Do you all remember this little stone? It's manaakitanga, and I wonder, is anybody able to think what's kind of similar between manaakitanga and Nick? Who's got an idea? Oh, lots of ideas. Somebody, Devon, what do you think? Oh, that'll do me. We'll stop there. They are both small. But one really cool message I like from Nick, hands down, is that good things, in fact, great things, come in small packages. If you look at Jacob this morning, he's probably one of the smallest kids in this room today. But he was a hero up on the stage for picking up rubbish in the weekend. Nick is really small too, but Nick's got grit. He's really determined. And he had a message for us all last week, that big or small, can you read it all together? Ready? What? Fantastic. And he said, I am special, and then this bit goes with it. Read it. Fantastic. That was his message. And one of the things that we add to that is everybody's special right now, just the way you are, but everybody can get better every day. And we do that by working hard, by practicing, persevering, and we end up being better than before. So here's a picture of Nick when he was really little, and then when he was at school, writing with his chicken drumstick and on his computer, and jumping into the pool. That is so brave. And now we've got part 3. And part 3 is, I reckon it's a bit about bucket filling, because he talks about teasing and how we don't want to be teasers and we don't want to be teased. It's a bit like bucket filling and bucket dipping, and at the end, never ever give up. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Something else I want to talk about is that we all know that we're not all good at maths, and we're not all good at running, and we're not all good at everything. But when we fail, we try again. You see this phone here? Let's say that I'm going to go and touch the phone, okay? Now, to go and touch the phone, how am I going to get there? I'm going to walk there. It's not like I'm going to start meditating and going,
Yeah, we might just go back because it's like frozen the video. Sorry guys, just a second.
Something else I want to talk about is that we all know that we're not all good at maths, and we're not all good at running, and we're not all good at everything. But when we fail, we try again. You see this phone here? Let's say that I'm going to go and touch the phone, okay? Now, to go and touch the phone, how am I going to get there? I'm going to walk there. It's not like I'm going to start meditating and going, and start floating, right? I'm not going to float, and I'm not going to say to the phone, here, boy, come on. You know, the phone's not going to come to me, is it? So I have to go to the phone. So I take one step at a time, one step at a time. How many steps at a time? One step at a time. But sometimes you might fall down like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off the table and do a back twist and jump on the floor. Is that cool? Alright, so are you ready? You're not ready? Just let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm joking, man. If I do that, I'll break my arm or something, alright? I have no arms, you're right, I forgot. Alright, here we go. So here we go, ready? Now, along the way, you might fall down like this. Here we go, ready? 1, 2. Hello! So So what do when you fall down? You get back up. Everybody knows to get back up, because if I start walking, I'm not going to get anywhere. But I want you to know, sometimes in life, you fall down and you feel like that you have no strength to get back up. You know, when maybe you had a bad test at school and maybe you didn't do so well at something, and people come up to you and say, hey, that was bad. And you know what? You get discouraged. You don't want to try again. Because just in case you fail again, it's not nice to not be good at something. But I want you to know that when you fall down, you can get back up. Now, it should be really hard for a man without arms and legs to get back up when he's fallen down. I mean, go today and tie your hands and feet up, fall down and see if you're going to get up. Yeah? It's going to be pretty hard, isn't it? But you know what? Life is hard sometimes, and sometimes you come to school and people ask you how you are, but you don't really tell them how you are. Sometimes at night you get sad. Maybe some things happen in your life. You don't know what to do. And I know what I can do. I have good friends around me, and I have good parents to help me through my hard times. I just want you to know today that when you fall down like this, you can get up. You see, if I try 100 times to get up, and I fail 100 times, if I give up, do you think I'll ever get up? No. So you've got to keep on trying. Does that make sense? Alright, so this is what I want you to see now. I'm actually going to get up. You ready for this? This is really cool. Ready? Count with me. 1. Is that cool? So I want you to know that sometimes you want to give up, but never ever give up. Say never, ever, ever give up. Very good. Never ever give up. So what happens when you fail? Very good, very good. Now, I want you to do something for me, right? I want you to think of today. Have you teased somebody today already? Maybe who's being teased today? Alright, put your hands down. I want you to know something really cool. You know what? When I was 6 years old, much younger than you, when I was 6 years old, there were people teasing me all the time. And you know what happened one day? There were 12 people who teased me in one day. And I felt really sad. And I thought, why do people keep on teasing me? And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to give up. If one more person comes to tease me today, I'm going to give up. And you know what happened? Just before the school bell, I was next to my classroom and I'm actually walking back. I'm not walking back, I'm driving in my wheelchair, right? Back to my mum, where she's going to pick me up from school. And on the way to the car, there was a girl who said, "Hey, Nick!" And I'm like, oh no, not another one. But she came up to me and she goes, "Hey, Nick, I like your smile. You're looking good today." And I'm like, oh, that's cool, man. I'm like, that's so cool. And then all of a sudden, when that one person said that I was okay, when that one person accepted me, I didn't care what the other 12 people thought. Does that make sense? Sometimes all you need is one person to believe in you. All you need sometimes is that one person to say that, hey, you know what? You're going to be okay. And I want you to know that I want to be that person for you. When you go through sad times, I want you to remember my smile. Ready? Right? And am I always happy? No. You see my foot? We all go through ups and downs, right? Woo, right? And we all go through ups and downs. But I want you to know, when you feel like giving up, don't give up, because you are special. And I want you to know that you can do something special in your life. And it's so awesome to be able to actually encourage somebody. When people tease you, don't tease back. When people hit you, don't hit back. You've got to be the smart one. But I'll tell you right now, if you want this school to have people where they're not teasing each other, then you be the person not to tease. Does that make sense? You be the person to stand up for people who are being teased. Is that cool? You be the stronger one, alright?
Alright, thank you very much for listening, people. It's a really good message to take away. If we don't want to be teased, don't do any teasing, and we'll get rid of teasing in this school, and we'll bring in lots and lots of bucket filling instead. That was awesome. Thank you for listening.
Well, that wraps it up for this assembly and week 10.
We hope you have a safe and fun holiday. Teachers, you can take your class after the song.
When I'm in doubt and struggling, that's where I go.